Hey, if you're considering mining cryptocurrency, then this video is all about one of the most highly profitable miners out there, the Goldshell HS5. Hey, welcome everybody. My name is Mr. Maciek and welcome to the channel where I talk all about investing, making money, real estate, and now cryptocurrency mining. So let me tell you about the Goldshell HS5, a miner that I have had for over 3 months now. And it is not a Bitcoin miner like a lot of people think, nor does it mine Ethereum. It mines Siacoin, which is in the top 100 of all coins rated by market cap. So in this video, I'm going to be going over where are the 4 places that I have ordered from. They're all shipping from China that are reputable and I have personal experience. My stuff got delivered. And then I'm going to go into the power setup and how does that look like so that you don't break your breaker or your miner. Next, after that, we're going to go into the actual profitability as shown online and then into my spreadsheet, which takes a deep dive into the daily profitability. Day by day, I've been tracking exactly how many Siacoins has it mined, what is the value of the Siacoin that day, and what is the total profit. So you're really going to get a glimpse of what you could expect should you get one of these miners. And if for some reason you are a Siacoin fanboy, then I'm also going to go into a new miner that's coming out. It's actually shipping next week, but there's new versions of this miner coming out in the 4th quarter of 2021. So stick around, and if you want to skip to any one of those sections, just go down below into the description. I made a little link to every little section so that you can just skip right to where you want to go. Now, if you like cryptocurrency mining, please comment below. Let me know what you're planning on doing. Are you GPU mining or ASIC miner or mini box mining? What are you doing? What do you want to do? I can help you out and get you started. Now, let's go to the computer and let's get started.
Okay, let's get into it. The first section is going to talk about the 4 different websites that I have ordered from that have delivered miners from China to me. All of them have shipped using DHL, which is really nice because you get updates on your text messaging and then you can also sign off for a delivery without signature. So it's very convenient. And it's also very quick. Most miners got here within 5 days of shipping. So first place is Goldshell. Unfortunately, ordering off a Goldshell is a little tougher because the inventory isn't always there. So you can actually view their products here. However, if you want to buy, click on the shop button. Now, wait for this to go through, and right now they actually have a CK5 miner. I have the HS5 miner, and I'm also getting a KD5 miner, but here they have the new Doge Mini, the Mini Doge miner, and also the LB box. I did make a video on the LB box. These things came out this morning. They are sold out already. And this one here is on sale, but this is kind of a high price if you ask me on the return. And this is actually a good price, and I'm surprised that they're not sold out yet. But this is where you go if you want to order directly from the manufacturer, who definitely has the best prices. Okay, now the second place is akminer.com. Now, here's the deal with AKMiner. They have a website that shows everything. They have all these stupid pop-ups. However, if you really want to get all the latest and greatest price sheets of what they have available, then go to their Telegram. Let me show you. So if you don't use the software called Telegram, download it, download the app, because this is the best way to end up getting the updates that AKMiner puts out. Now they do usually put them out later in the day or first thing in the morning. Now they are 12 hours ahead of time. So, you know, 6:12 a.m. my time, 6:12 p.m. their time, they put this latest one out. Happens to be a Goldshell KD5 for $12,599. That's a really good price, and this is end of September delivery. We are currently September 15th, 2021. So, you know, this isn't too far out, just a couple weeks out before they actually ship it. But most things that they have are available now, or as you look, can ship out as soon as payment is done. This is the Goldshell LT5 Pro. They're want to sell 5 new, and here's the price. The minimum order quantity is 1 unit. So these prices are only valid for 6 hours, and I've always paid by crypto, which is a little sketchier. But what's nice about AK Miner is that you're able to click on the name here, and it hooks you up with Joyson, who is this handle here, and he will actually issue an invoice and everything. I didn't have to pay any duties or taxes when I ordered from them, and I did order 2 HS5 miners from them. But aside from that, there's a lot of other ones. Oh look, here's an HS5, and this one's $77.99. The only one minimum, and they want to sell 10 of them. This might not be a good price anymore. That's how fast their prices change. Sometimes it goes up, sometimes it goes down. Usually it goes up though. But you can also get other kind of miners here. So download the Telegram app, and here's the channel name: AK Miner hardware prices updates. Obviously 3,000 people already in this place, so this is where you get all the info for AK Miner. Next place is Coin Mining Central, and you know, first of all, they're saying that they're out of Great Britain, and they're really not. They're shipping out of China, and I don't know, they're just like making it look like they're from Great Britain, so they're more profitable. But here, first thing I do is I change the price to USD. I ordered 1 Goldshell HS5 here. Oh look, it's on the front page. So let's see what they got when we click on it. And they're selling it for $75.94, which is once again a good price. I'll show you what I bought mine for in a moment. In the next section, you know, that's going to be talking about my actual profitability. So here you go. It's new and it's in stock. So great. This one you can order and probably get it within a week or so. And last place that I have ordered from here is Crypto Miner Bros. Now be very careful. Don't go to Crypto Miners Bros. It's singular. Crypto Miner Bros. I almost got scammed by Crypto Miners Bros, and it was ridiculous. They were really good. This website looks identical to this, but it doesn't have this right here, the available machines. So click on available machines, and now you can get to see what they have available. And look, they have the HS5 as well for $76.10, which is once again a good price. But take a look. This is where I have bought. These are the 4 places that I have bought from different miners, and if you can get it off of Goldshell, you will get the best price. Usually you have to pre-order from Goldshell. Now let's move on to the next section. Let's start talking about power. Okay, now when it comes to power, Goldshell miners, the ASIC miners, they actually use 240 volts, not 120 like a regular standard outlets. So we end up getting a power cable with an adapter that plugs into a Chinese connector, not an American standard connector. So we have to kind of play around and buy a cable and buy a few things. But first things first, when it comes to the power requirements of the HS5s, I mine Siacoin, which only uses 1,500 watts on a double breaker. So therefore, I can do a quick, easy calculation of how much power I actually need, and what I figured out is I need a 30 amp double breaker. So this is kind of what it is. I don't know what kind of breakers you have. These are the double pole, the 2-pole breakers are basically like double size, and they are able to provide 120 volts each. And then you want the one that's rated for 30, like this one here is rated for 30 amp, 2-pole. There you go. So you need one of these breakers, and then from this breaker you hook up lines that go out here. Now I used the orange cable. If you go to Home Depot, you'll see that the orange one is what's rated for the 30 amp, and then I put it in conduit, and then I put it into a box, and then the box got connected to an outlet that is specific. So I bought one of these outlets, and this was only $12.33. And what's nice, the reason I chose this outlet here is, well, a couple of reasons, but the main reason was that because it's locking. You see this right here? It actually locks in place, and if you just pull the cable, it won't come out, which is really, really nice for safety reasons, right? So it's a flush mounting locking receptacle. Now this goes into a box, and then plugging into here, I plug in a power strip, but not just any power strip. I ordered the Trip Lite Basic PDU. PDU, I think, stands for Power Distribution Unit. If you take a look at this, we have 4 outlets here, and then here we have 4 as well. But the thing is, this little switch controls these 4, and from the photo on the right here, in this section right here, it says 8 amps total, but we have a 30 amp double breaker, and then here on this side it says 12 amps, 12 amps, 12 amps, 12 amps. So each one of these can handle up to 12 amps. Now, if you're wondering how much power is that, it's really easy to calculate. And is it going to be enough for your miner? So let's go to our calculator and we do 12 amps times 240 volts. It can handle up to 2,880 watts. That's the total of each one of these. Now, we don't want to run 2,880 on each one because this whole power distribution unit is not rated for that much. It's rated for 30 amp total, but each one of these can handle 2880. Now, I'm only mining using Siacoin, therefore it uses 1500 watts, but the HS5 miner also can mine Handshake, and the Handshake actually uses more power. If you just want to check on that real quick, we can go to ASIC miner value. Let's search our HS5, and here when you click on that, you can scroll down and you'll see that right here the Handshake uses 2.7 terahash at 2650 watts, and the Siacoin, this algorithm, uses 1500 watts, and this is a terahash. So we'd be using a lot more power if we were mining Handshake with all of these. In fact, I'm going to change 2 of my miners because this is the first time I've seen, or second time maybe, that I've seen that Handshake is actually paying out more than Siacoin. Anyway, we'll need a PDU similar to this, and now the outlet doesn't match. The one that Goldshell sends doesn't match this, so then I got some cables right here, and it goes from this plugs into the miner, this plugs in to that PDU unit, and that's how I have it set up right now. I bought 4 of these, and 4 can be hooked up to that one 30 amp breaker that that hooks up, right? One of these things. So I hope that helps. Hire an electrician unless you really know this stuff, but really, just for liability purposes, just hire an electrician to do it right for you. It's only going to cost you a couple $100 if it's close by to your if your mining operation is close by to your panel. Okay, now let's go over and let's check out really how much this thing has made, how much the HS5 miner produces in terms of income. Okay, here we are now at the spreadsheet. We're going to be talking about the profitability of the HS5 miners, and first of all, check it out. I've been mining actually for 126 days, so it's actually over 4 months at this point. And I do have to say, yesterday was a really good day. $124, almost $125 on the 4 miners combined. So there's going to be a couple things first that I want to go over. And first of all is that I started with 1 miner, then I went to 2, then I went to 4. And I also had 1 miner go down for about 3 or 4 days. As I troubleshooted everything with Goldshell, it did get resolved. And then also had a day or 2 where I tried some HNS mining, not Siacoin mining. This is my HS5 miners tab, but I did try and wanted to see really how much would HNS bring in. So there's a day here with 0 Siacoin. But now, let's kind of go over from the beginning what's going on. I actually started on May 12th. I think that's the day that crypto crashed. Like Bitcoin, went from 65 to I don't know, 40 or something like that. It was nuts. So I pre-ordered them like a week earlier, but then everything kind of went down after that. And what I did is I copy pasted exactly how many Siacoin I mined, what was the price of the coin at midnight on that day, and then I multiplied the 2 and got this right here. Now also, here is my order history. So this is how much money I've spent on these miners. See, the day I ordered and then the date got delivered. Whoops, I guess I didn't write this in. I think this was like 8/22. So I ordered from Coin Mining Central, my first one, Crypto Miner Bros, and AK Miner. Here's the price per unit. Back then they were a lot more expensive, and then AK Miner had it real cheap. So I bought it and got that done, and I'm so glad I did, because literally A week or so later, they were $1,000 more each. So I got a really good price on these 2 units, and that's going to help me break even faster. But I'm not even close to breaking even, because if I would have bought and sold exactly on the same day here, right? Every single day, bought and sold, bought and sold, bought and sold. This is how much money I would have returned. However, if I take today's price, which is actually 0.0192, if I take today's price, here's where we're at. We're about $600 more. And the reason really is because the coin price, look what happened with the coin price. When I started, it was 3.1 cents, right? 3.1, 2.6, 2.4, 1.7. Look, like a week into it, I'm almost getting half of the results, which was kind of, kind of upsetting. But I just knew that I had to keep mining. And here we go. It hovers at 15, 16, 15, 14. There was even a day when it went all the way down to 1 cent, almost 1.1 cents, 1.06 cents. So, it really fluctuated quite a bit. But I kept these, and I kept them, and I kept them, and I kept them. And it kept going and going. And then here, finally, in August, things started looking better. And, this is where I purchased the miner. And then, as you can tell, I got a lot more coins here. But what happened is after I purchased it, the profitability went down. Like, I was getting less coins per miner. So this is a fluctuating thing, and then eventually I got everything up and running. 827 looks like my first day of full mining with all of them. And then guess what? A week later, my first miner that I got goes down. So it stops working. And here we go. We had a few days of a miner, being down basically. But as of yesterday I had a great day, 6,972 coin. So that was wonderful. And the price was a little lower though, so that's okay. Either way, this was a really good investment. I really like doing this at tracking to see how it's performing. I do believe in the saying that what gets measured gets managed. So I am measuring and I'm figuring out, is this worth pursuing? Right now I'm really loving mining. This seems like a really good investment, and I may actually put a lot of money into setting up a commercial space. I have a few options on where I can set up some miners, maybe 50 to 100 miners, spend a good amount of money onto this, maybe get a partner in on this business, because the returns are really strong. I'm really happy, because this first miner, even though it hasn't paid for itself fully yet, it is over halfway done. And my returns are just getting much bigger every single day now. $100, over $100 a day now for quite a while, right? Here we had on the 4th of September, but pretty much almost all of September is over $100 a day. And it really does depend on the coin price. So it's about my conviction in the coin price. I do believe that Siacoin is going to continue being a strong player in the market. They've been around for years, so that's why I'm mining Siacoin. But really, I didn't mine Siacoin because of the project. I started mining it because the return was really good. Now, real quick, I don't know if you know already, but I use DX Pool to mine everything onto, and here we are. This is basically what's happening with the miner. This is where I copy paste from on a daily basis. What am I getting? So I have really low rejection rates. This is a great pool. They don't take much money from the mining. This is currently what I have my profits at today. It's already halfway through the day. They kind of go from like 8 p.m. to 8 p.m. I think Eastern Standard Time. Either way, I can't control that. It just automatically deposits into my Gate.io account. And that's where I get to sell the coin, keep it, exchange it for something else, and I am currently exchanging it for something else. I'm actually playing around with farming. So if you're not into crypto farming, I do recommend you get it. It has over 500 return on your investment APR. So I'm just kind of experimenting and playing with it. Now what I've done is I've pretty much just reinvested a lot of this money that's been coming in, and I held it. And then what I did is I just reinvested it. I ended up buying the box miners with that money. I ended up buying the ST box miners with that money. So this, this, even though I did come out of pocket this $31,000 or $32,000, and it's mining nice and well for me, I did kind of take the profits and buy these box miners. But coming soon will be a KD5 miner video, and I don't have the KD5 miner yet. I ordered it on the 7th of May. It is still not here. So I know that Crypto Miner Bros is where I bought it. They have printed the label and they haven't shipped it yet, meaning the box is not with DHL just yet. And it's been 5 or 6 days at this point that the label's been printed, so it's really unfortunate. It's $100 a day, that miner. So I'm trying to get more of these miners, quite frankly, because the return is just so high, and I might. They're a little cheaper than this as well. So coming soon will be a KD5 video, but for now, this is my HS5 miner video. As you can tell, 295,509 Siacoin are allocated here in the spreadsheet, and here we go. My wallet shows that they paid 295,509. So this is where I do 100% of my mining. Well, that's all I got for our profitability. Okay, now this quick little section is going to be talking about a new Siacoin miner coming on the market. So iBeLink is a very big company that makes ASIC miners. So here we go. They're coming out with some new miners. So let's go take a look. Okay, so this here is their Hong Kong website. And if you scroll down, they have one of them in stock, and then they have some that are coming soon, and then they have some that are sold out. So you might already be familiar with the BMK1 and the BMN1, and then they have like the super powered versions of those ones. But right now they made 4 miners, these 3 and this one here, that are actually made for Siacoin mining. And they're pretty decent. They use a little bit more power than the HS5, but this one's in stock, and I know it says in sale, but these are Chinese websites. So only $2,580, and this will bring in about $20 a day. So the return on this investment is really good. Starts to ship in just a few days. Is the 16th right now, and free shipping included here. So it just looks like a standard miner, same stuff that it has just like every other miner. It has your power, has your network cable, and then a big ass fan, So this here is something that I'm highly considering buying. In fact, I think I might just go and buy 4 of them because they're such a good price. The return on the investment here is also really good. So let me just show you about that. Okay, so MinerStat is a place where you can kind of calculate your profitability on things, and it takes into account the hash rate already, what's the difficulty and the price of the coin right now, and so on. So I put in the hash rate right here, and that's equivalent to the 4.2 terahash, and also the power consumption is 2250. So here you go, power consumption 2250. I'm assuming a 2% pool fee and electricity costs of 10 cents per kilowatt hour. You can fill this out, for your own pool and your own electricity costs. I actually don't know exactly what the pool fee is, but I think it's 2%. And then when I click calculate, here it shows me what I can expect from this one Siacoin miner. So in the last 7 days, I would have made $122 off of this thing, but pretty much $22 a day. And for future, if everything stays the same as of today, meaning the price of electricity, the price of the coin, the difficulty level, this one miner would bring $649 per month. So that's really good, right? If you take the price of $25.80 and divide that out by 649.72, that is a 4-month payback, basically. So what a great investment, right? That's like 300% ROI if you do the math. So I'd be really happy with that kind of return on investment. Plus, I do like the Siacoin project, and I do like the fact that I can just take these profits and reinvest it. And this is already taken into account the electricity right here, which each one of them would be $162 per month on electricity. So yeah, my electricity bill is kind of high, you know, but that's okay. This is offset greatly by the profitability of it. And just out of anyone curious, last month's bill was $650. The month before was like $580. So and I do have other things mining, not just the Siacoin. I also have a GPU rig that has, I think, 6 graphics cards in there, really sucking a lot of power, plus my whole household, you know, power. So either way, this is the profitability of this miner right here. And what I'm actually more excited about, but they told me that it might be coming out in Q4, is the BMS1. And the BMS1, they don't even know the price of it yet, but it's using only 100 more watts, and it brings in like 50% more hash rate. So, you know, bang for your buck for your electricity, you're really going to get a better bang for your buck here. But I'm not so patient, so I don't know if I'm going to wait for this one. Maybe I will. I don't know. We'll see, I guess. But this is a really good miner to look out for also in the future.
Hey, that is it. I hope you've enjoyed this video. Please click that like button. I would really appreciate that. And if you're into making money, subscribe below. That's what I like to do. That's what I like to talk about. And that's what I like to help promote you to do. Now, if you want to watch another video about mining cryptocurrency, there are these little miners called box miners. They're under $1,000. So click this link right here and you can see one of the videos about it. Thank you so much for watching.